Sparka.
Hi, I'm Boogie.
And I'm Tazilla. We're West Coast Dreams.
Hey, I'm Dylan Bell with Low Files Media.
This is OBG.
Yo, this is Natty Snaps.
Yo, what up? My name is Chunk.
You're listening to
BC Underground Hip.
the Underground Hip Hop.
BC Underground Hip.
The Underground Hip Hop.
BC Underground.
BC Underground Hip Hop Podcast. Get it because you need it.
Love Force all day, motherfucker.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Lil Bukkit. I'm back with the BC Underground Hip Hop Podcast. We got a special guest today. You want to shout yourself out? Let everyone know they can get at you on social media.
Sounds good, man. Yo, what's going on? Sam Burrows, representing Canadian Underdogs. You know, been putting on for the hip-hop scene since 2015, or at least trying. You know what it is. You can catch me on Instagram, YouTube, all that stuff at Sam Burrows or at Canadian Underdogs. I'm all every platform, Spotify, you name it.
That's fire, bro. So what kind of music do you make?
To be honest, I just started doing music not too long ago. Past 6 months, I think I've been recording a bunch of tracks with my homie Baby Fresh Production. Before that, I only had like one track out that I had done like 2 years previous to that. And yeah, I love the hip hop scene. I love hip hop in general.
I've noticed that. I've seen your name pop up quite a bit over the past couple of years that I've been involved. And I've seen that you've just been a big supporter in the scene.
Yeah, bro, I appreciate that a lot. That's what I've been trying to do since I started, like trying to promote a bunch of rappers in Vancouver and like not even just Vancouver, in Canada in general, because there's a lot of up and coming rappers out here, in my opinion, and you know, they don't get enough coverage, in my opinion.
I feel that. Yo, that's really dope that you're putting on for people.
Yeah, all day, bro. Like, I'm trying to build as much as I can. Like, when I heard about this, I was like, yo, I don't care. I want to get in on it ASAP because I just want to build. I don't care who it is. I just want to build, and like whoever's has the same motive as me, trying to get somewhere with this shit.
Yeah, just kind of build the community.
Exactly. I haven't built a huge fan base or anything like that, but I've built like a little bit of a few followers. Yeah, a little bit of following that like people like support. Like I get a lot. Like the past week, I've been bombarded with support from like people that I never expected. So it's crazy. Like people that supporting that much on like just like the playlist I just made, for example.
Yeah. So the way I want to start is give me kind of a idea of how you got started in the hip hop scene. Like what was it that got you into your first shows, even just going to them?
Yeah, bro. Back in about 2010, 2011, I heard T-Lo Casone, who's a rapper from out here in Vancouver.
I know T-Lo Casone.
Yeah, he's the one who got me actually into this whole hip-hop scene. I didn't even know about hip-hop in Vancouver until I heard T-Lo Casone. So, like, for me, that was crazy. Like, it was a huge step in my life because I didn't know anything about hip-hop out here. And I heard T-Lo's, like, 604% song, and I was like, damn, that's, like, fucking crazy. There's a guy from Vancouver doing that shit, you know?
Yeah.
And then it's expanded from there to like the Stop Down guys and Mad Child, you know, everyone.
Yeah, I see you've done quite a few interviews.
Yeah, bro, I've done almost I'd say 150 interviews by now.
That's
in the past
big.
4 years. Yeah, bro, for me it's crazy. Like I never thought that I could do the amount I could, because when I first started, everyone just started like rejecting me. They didn't take me serious. They're like, yo, this little kid with a fucking phone trying to film like a little bit. Like, no, I was trying to promote, you know, I was trying to show people that like, even with that, when I first started, I was like 16, 17. I had a little phone, yeah, but
right.
Like I've come a long way since then.
But you know what, dude, it's really good that you started then, because you had so many growing pains that you might not even realize that you went through that brought you to where you are now.
For sure, bro. Like in high school, I don't think I could have like got through high school without the local music, because like that's the only thing that really got me through it. And it's a funny story that this whole thing came up. They used to make fun of me back in high school for repping the Stomp Down Killers. I used to wear an SDK shirt or like an SDK hoodie or a hat, whatever, almost every fucking day in the bumfuck North fan. Like no one out here does that, you know?
Right.
And every day they used to make fun of me. They're like, who is that? Is that your gang or whatever? Like, you're claiming you have a gang. I'm like, nah, bro. This is a local hip-hop group out here in Vancouver. who's been putting on and killing it. I was repping that shit like every day, and people made fucking copies of the shirt right now. Stomp down knitters. Like I was like, come on, like the fuck is that shit?
That's rough.
Yeah. It was funny though, honestly.
Yeah.
It motivated me to keep wearing that shit every day and like fucking, you know.
Yeah, well, that's good that you had the the drive to keep pushing forward.
Oh, 100%, bro.
Who would you say is your favorite artist that you've interviewed?
Favorite artist that I've interviewed? Honestly, like I've had the honors of like interviewing most of my idols, and like it's not an overstatement when I say that. It's a fact, because like I idolize a lot of local rappers.
Yeah.
And I've been listening to them since I was like 16, like 15 or whatever. And like the fact that I had the opportunity to hang out with them, let alone like interview them, is just next level for me, you know?
No, it's big, man. It is. It really is. When you get it's crazy though, like being that for someone too. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
On the other side of the story, where you start getting a following, and then people come up to you and they tell you these kind of stories to your face, and you can only imagine what kind of shit Evil Ebenezer or Snack heard from all their fans, right? Like
for sure,
it's got to
like,
be pretty big.
It's
the encouraging words.
100%. Like you just mentioned, Snack the Ripper. That's probably, in my opinion, the biggest interview I've done to this day. You know, the numbers are not there in terms of stats, but in terms of, for me personally, that was the biggest interview I've done to this day, because I've been listening to Snack since 2012. That's like fucking 8 years almost. Like fuck.
Fuck yeah, if you're the Snack Planet days, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like I've been listening White Dynamite, Snack Planet. I don't know if you remember back in the day where he had the Camel Bear records with Evil and all that shit.
Tracks and all that.
Brass tracks, all that shit, bro. I've been listening since then. So like for me, that's huge.
Yeah, dude. Those guys were very influential on my come up in rap.
That's dope, bro. I'm sure like people who are familiar with the Vancouver scene for a while, that those guys are people who definitely influenced them in one way or another.
Personally, I was born in Surrey, but then my parents moved 4 hours in to the interior in Kamloops.
So damn.
Far, right? Like Evil always came through town, Snack always came through town. They were always there, and that's kind of how I got my first kind of foot in the door with hip hop, was just seeing those shows, meeting people, meeting the openers and everything, meeting Merc. When he was when he was young Mercules before. When it was Bacon
Merc Mike's.
I never knew him then. I knew him. I met him right after the name change, and I think it was great for him.
Yeah, bro. I met him just when he had the name change. He was going under Young Mercules back in 2012.
Yeah, right.
That's crazy, bro. Like, I honestly want to announce one other thing. I don't know if you heard about it or not, but I made it official probably a couple of weeks ago, and today I dropped out cover art. But I just did a fucking huge song, in my opinion. Not because it's a crazy song, but the fact that the future for me was huge, because I've been listening to this guy for the past 3 years.
Right.
And I don't know if you heard of Easy Mac.
Of course I know Easy Mac.
I just got a feature from him, bro.
That's huge, man. That's big.
It's one of the biggest things for me, honestly.
Yeah, my boy does quite a bit of work with that crowd, and I'm not sure if you know Teo Laza.
No, I haven't. No.
Yeah, he used to go by Defiant back in the day, at the Peacock and shit. But no fucking.
Oh yeah.
Defiant. He's done songs with Junk and Merc and stuff, and he did a track with Easy Mac, and that kind of is how he transitioned into the new wave sound. What kind of? Let's get into music. What kind of music do you make?
Honestly, bro, I make I'm not a rapper. I'm not someone to be oh yeah, I'm trapping, work. I'm selling crap. I'm not that kind of person. I talk about my real life, what's going on around me. I'm a part-time jeweler. I'm a part-time driver.
Dope.
Yeah, bro. I do all kinds of shit. I'm a part-time everything. So I talk about pretty much everything I do, selling jewelry.
Oh, I think
selling cars, selling whatever I have.
For a sec. Selling jewelry.
Yeah, jewelry and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, word.
And like that's actually how I met Easy Mac and stuff. We started working on me and Easy started working at a business level where we do like business deals for jewelry, and then we ended up building a nice little, I guess, friendship, you could say.
Yeah.
And I went to his house one day and I'm like, dude, like I know that my stats in terms of numbers are not up like yours, but you're one of my idols and I would love to have a song with you, you know? And I was lucky enough to get that feature from him.
That's fire, man. That's really dope that he did that for you.
Yeah, bro. It's dropping October 3rd on YouTube.
I'll keep an eye out. Yeah, fuck yeah.
October 3rd, so a few more days.
You got a music video for that yet?
No, unfortunately, no music video for that. But hopefully if me and Easy, you know, keep doing more deals, keep doing more business, next song, definitely I want to do a music video. This was like a first song with him, and I hope not the last, you know?
Do you know Yellow Bunny?
Yep, definitely. She did that track with Easy.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you, what do you think about that track that they did?
Bro, that song is hard. Like, I'm one of the biggest Easy Mac fans there are. Like, I'm not trying to be like a fanboy or anything, but I'm actually like one of the biggest Easy Mac fans right now there is.
Yeah, so like you remember the gibberish days then?
Oh, all day.
Yeah.
I was there from the beginning, bro. Like,
that's when
when he first moved here.
Yeah, I met him with my homies at I think it was Fortune Sound Club in 2015, and he was still, that was before he made his drastic image change. The flippity dippity rapper.
Yeah.
And now it's crazy. I remember when he dropped, I think White Rabbit or something. What was that? Is that
Chasing Rabbits? Chasing Rabbits.
That shit.
Yeah, that shit's hard with Mercules, bro. That shit fire. Like that shit was a game changer.
Yeah, but no, he's talented. He's got a lot of how do you say it? You know, I just want to say easily. He's got a lot of beef around his name because
I like that though.
You know,
I like that.
Like that shit with Sketch Menace writing bars for him, right?
Yeah.
So Sketch kind of tried to call him out, but then the battle rap community was like, "Yo, Easy Mac's whack. Just write him off." And then now Easy Mac's getting mad plays. Like, bro, the battle rap community plays much.
Bro, like I was there through the whole thing. I was there behind the scenes, in the scenes, everything, bro. And like that shit changed for him. He's at like what, 250,000 fucking monthly listeners right now. Like that's insane. That's insane, bro. 250,000 monthly listeners.
Ironic. But yeah, no. It's crazy, yo. We were both kind of on either side of that because I came from battle rap just a couple months ago and stopped battle rapping, just kind of left the community. Wasn't happy with it, and you know, it is what it is. I made a fool of myself in the community.
You can't say that, bro. You can't say that.
Oh no, I definitely did though, because I backed out of a battle.
Oh, whatever, bro.
And it was like super last minute.
Bro, I could never do a rap battle. If someone asked me to do a rap battle, I wouldn't be able to. I get nervous real quick.
It was honestly like my 8th or 9th. It was just going to be my last one, my final say all. But I didn't have it financially figured out. And, you know, I wasn't about to put my family in jeopardy just to
for sure
make that happen, right?
What you're doing with this whole BC Underground podcast, bro, because honestly we need more people to do shit like this, and I'm really happy that you're doing this.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I feel like I put on for BC, you know, and I got the connections. I can talk to so many people. There's like so many people I could interview on this thing, and it's an underground podcast, so it doesn't have to be like I'm looking for Lil Yachty or I'm going to the baby show.
Yeah,
you know,
for
like,
sure, bro.
All these crazy big name artists and trying to get interviews. I can interview whoever the fuck I want that's in the community, and they love it.
That's dope, bro. That's exactly how I came up, to be honest.
Yeah.
I hit up every rapper that I knew, every singer I knew. Like I've probably hit up like 200 different rappers / artists, you know? At least. Until
I get like at least 100 or 200 episodes out, I'm probably not going to say no to an interview. I haven't said no yet.
You can't, bro. You can't. I was at that point too, that you cannot say no.
Anybody wants to do one, I'm like, yeah, let's hop on it right now. And they're like, like someone asked me last night, And I was like, all right, let's do it tonight at 8:00 or what, tomorrow at 10:00 in the morning. He's like, bro, I honestly didn't think you were going to say yes.
No way.
I'm not ready for right now. He's like, let's do it in a week.
That's
And I'm like,
dope.
that's cool, man. Like, we can do it in a week. We can do it whenever you're ready. But just
Yeah.
the type of person that will hop on an opportunity. If I'm available, I'll say, let's do it right now.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's just how the podcast has been working out.
That's dope,
It's
bro.
been getting some traction. Like the Lil's Hurdle episode I just dropped yesterday.
I saw that. That shit's fire, bro. That shit's fire.
It got 100 views in 12 hours. And that's the most
dope.
that any of my podcasts have done in that amount of time. You know, like the audio podcasts have got about, you know, like 250, I think is the most one episode had, but it was over time.
Yeah. Well, that's
Right.
honestly, bro, it's not like I looked at it the same way, bro. Numbers are like 200 views for me even is crazy, bro.
It's
Because like
huge.
the fact that like 200 people viewed your video, that's a lot of people. That's
It's
like a
big.
fucking. That's like you go to a gym class and the whole gym class is following your shit. Like that's
Yeah.
fucking crazy. Like you know what
Yeah.
I mean? 200 people. Like for me, my channel on YouTube right now is almost at 100K. Like I'm 7,000 away from 100K, and like for me, that's like unfucking believable.
Yeah, I
That's
bet.
unbelievable. I
You're
never
proud
thought
of
I'd
yourself,
get.
right? Yeah,
Oh, I'm so proud, bro. Like
that's dope.
I did it all with organic promotion. I promoted it. Like I spammed people, obviously, back when I first started.
Yeah, but that's how you gotta build.
Into that. That's how you got to build. Exactly. I got a lot of people are like, "Oh, why the fuck are you spamming me?" I'm like, "This is how it works. If you don't want to pay for promotion and pay for someone promoting it for you, you have to do it yourself through word of mouth. Send
Yeah.
it to whoever you can, you know." And
Totally.
that's exactly how I did it.
Just a sec, I got a phone in here.
Oh shit.
Mute that real quick.
No worries, bro.
Yeah, and I got kids in the background playing basketball and people
That's
upstairs
hilarious.
vacuuming, doing the bass. It's
That's fucking hilarious, bro.
yeah, you gotta love community around you, right?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, man. So, what's next for Canadian Underdogs? What are your plans?
Fuck, we have the song's coming out on October 3rd. Produced and mixed and mastered by my big homie Baby Fresh, which you guys should all check out if you haven't checked out yet. He's a good homie of mine. He's been recording and mixing and mastering all my tracks. I've dropped one album and I'm working on my second album right now with him. And we're almost done the second album. And October 7th, we will be doing a show at Fortune Sound Club for Melodic Mondays. I'll be there with the merch table. Whoever comes through will get free merch from Canadian Underdogs. I'm just trying to give back to the community, give out a bunch of shirts and all that shit. So come through if you're at the show or if you want to just pull up for the shirts.
Yeah.
Free shirts, bro.
That's fire, dog. I'm gonna give a quick shout out to thegentleherb.com. Y'all want to do the discount code Bukkit
Oh shit.
BKTSZN. You get 15% off all your orders at The Gentle Herb. Is THEGENTLEHERB.com. Discount code Bukkit Season BKTSZN.
That's dope.
Word, bro.
That's dope, bro. When do you usually post these? Like how long does it take?
Well, I'm starting to bank the podcasts, which I just release them once a week, so I
That's
have
dope.
like a steady release.
That's
It's basically 7:00 on Friday, 7 in the morning, right before I head to work. Just drop a podcast,
Dope.
let it go for the day, and then the weekend people have time off, so they can listen to it. Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Although a lot of people do like listening to their podcast during the week.
Yeah.
So I might change it. I'm not too sure. But basically, that's the schedule, and I've got a couple banked. I think I have next Friday, so you'll be the Friday after. Let's see what this will be dropping. Yeah, the 11th.
Sick. On 9. Okay, dope.
Yeah.
I'm stoked. October 11th.
Yeah, when's your show?
September. It's October 7th, but it's all good.
Yeah. All right.
That's all good.
Yeah.
It's just we do this every month. It's once a month at the Fortune Sound Club.
Okay,
It's
that's
called-
good to know.
Yeah, bro. It's called Melodic Mondays. We do it once a month. We try to promote a bunch of artists from Vancouver, like who we think are coming up, and anyone can literally come perform. You just have to enter. There's a slot. We do like a contest where we try to make a little friendly like competition for the artists to like,
That's
try
dope.
get their stats up and like try to promote themselves and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so if you definitely want to perform, or if you know anyone who wants to perform, you're more than welcome. We would love like more people on this show. It's once a month at Fortune Sound Club, so it's a lit show.
Is it the same Friday? Like every
It's Monday. It's Melodic Mondays.
Melodic Mondays, eh? So every Monday.
It's once a month. On Monday, it gets changed sometimes.
Sometimes it's the first, sometimes the second Monday.
Yeah, exactly. It's sometimes the first Monday.
I guess it depends on Fortune, eh?
Yeah, it depends on Fortune and what they have going on. But honestly, if you come, you will be surprised, bro. You would never think like Fortune on a Monday would be that turned up. Like it's these baby fresh guys put on a show, man. I'm telling you.
Fire. Yeah, and Vancouver's kind of weird, man. Some people work the most fucked up weekdays. They work Thursday to Tuesday, and then they got Wednesday, Thursday off.
Yeah, straight up. I work Tuesday to Friday, so I'm blessed.
Yeah. I work Monday to Friday, so fuck. I need some days off.
I was like that, bro. I was working Monday to Friday, but I took my Mondays off starting last week. So
yeah, no, I gotta
get more shit done.
I got a good job, so I'm happy. I'm a courier. Yeah, it's dope.
Same, bro.
That's what's up.
Not a courier, but delivery driver. Same shit.
I do, yeah. I basically like mail delivery, dog, and like
no way,
hospitals and shit. I bring like pharmacy and medicals and shit. It's dope. It's a sweet job.
That's hilarious. I go to different mechanics and I deliver car parts.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope as fuck.
So I'm pretty much the same thing. I put cars that are on life support back to life. You know.
You know what? I think we're getting a little off topic here.
Yeah.
And, you know this podcast has been run about for half an hour. It's around the time I like to run them.
Wow.
Yeah, so we definitely have to have you back on the show.
I appreciate that, bro. 100%.
Check out what you're doing in a couple months, and
would love to have you on our show too. If you're ever in Vancouver, bro, I'd love to do an in-person video. With you.
We'll do that. We'll sit down and have a chat. I'm in Vancouver all the time.
Let's get it, bro. I'm here. I'm free all weekend, so let me know. We'll get a in-person interview. I'd love to get you on my show as well because I appreciate you having me here. Facts,
bro. Let's do it. This BCUG podcast. I'm out.
We out. Canadian Underdogs.
This is Lil Bukkit.
Hi, I'm Bukkit.
And I'm Tazilla. We're West Coast Dreams.
Hey, I'm Dylan Bell with Local Files Media.
This is OBG.
Yo, this is Natty Snaps.
Yo, what up? My name is Chunk.
You're listening to
BC Underground Hip.
The Underground Hip Hop.
BC Underground Hip.
The Underground Hip Hop.
BC Underground.
BC Underground Hip Hop Podcast. Get it because you need it.
Love Force all day, motherfucker.